Alright, it's the last shot of the day.
Follow the instructions on the cue card and then you read, Kathy. Okay?
Alright, everybody.
Okay.
Rolling. And action.
Fade in.
Moriarty.
You don't read it out.
We went over this, Kathy.
Tom, have a word with her.
I'm on the phone with every studio at night. And I see you do it again, you're gone.
Oh boy. Seems these days it's not just fans that can't get a break. At least when it comes to the media and the entertainment industry. There's no respect, no acknowledgement. In fact, fandom is pretty much looked down upon. They're referred to as toxic, harmful to the very product they claim to represent, love, champion. They're not viewed upon as adults who could financially contribute to the growth of an intellectual property, but rather as spoilt little children living in their parents' basement, munching on last week's pizza leftovers, gallon of lemonade on drip, haven't seen a shower in over a decade, especially these days. Therefore, their opinion doesn't matter. Who are they after all? Contrast that with their view of the customer. Now, they're the ones who pay the bills in the house. The ones they target, ones they listen to, they're the ones they respect. They're perceived as the ones with the power, true power. Fans don't matter, which is fair enough. You run a mega corporation like, say, Disney. It's a lot of mouths to feed. Or is that a lot of mouths to feed? Huh? Get it? Oh, come on. You better make sure you're targeting the bill payers. But the gaping hole in their logic, they just refuse to acknowledge or see. I'm talking about
sheer hubris.
Is that they forget that some of those quote-unquote basement dwellers actually grew up to become today's customers. Especially if you're looking at franchises that were hot back 20, 30 years ago. Ergo, annoy that particular group of fans, you're gonna hurt your bottom line. As proven again and again and again. Ah boy, and again. All that said, unfortunately, to this day, they are still in denial. To this day?
To this day!
Alright. I was just checking, because it just seems a bit counterproductive to be doing, the same thing and expecting different. Forget. Look, my point is, this is nothing new. Just ask Gordon Ramsay, who's made a killing travelling the world and helping restaurant owners whose businesses are close to going bust.
Just smell that. Just smell that.
In most cases than not, it's the same problem over and over again. Owners don't know why. In fact, according to them, you're privileged to be walking into their restaurant, regardless of what they serve you. Just shut up and consume it.
Come on. This hasn't been cleaned in years. No, it hasn't. I'm sorry, 21 years in the business, I'll bet every dollar I have, this place hasn't been cleaned in years.
See, this is the problem. This arrogant whiff of self-entitlement becomes something of a sweet-smelling aroma to these people. Yeah, not so much to the rest of us. Let's take the recent Gina Carano firing by Disney via social media. What? Didn't even have the kahunas to tell her to her face.
What happened? Your balls drop off?
Choosing instead to double down with lies.
Exposing one of these articles for exactly what it is. Slanderous lies about Gina Carano.
The media, well, they do what today's media do best. That a boy. Why all of this? Well, two reasons. One, her political belief didn't quite align with their own. But then, that tweet's kind of a hard act to follow. Two, because the fans embraced her, loved her, were inspired by her, male and female. What the fans want, the fans don't get. You can take that quite literally. I mean, we're still trying to figure out who let that guy into the room. Anyway, expectantly there was an uproar with the fans. Disney were like, yeah. But then hashtag cancel Disney Plus started trending. Suddenly that familiar whiff of arrogance took on a different scent.
Oh, now, see what you made me do? God damn it, I messed up my thing.
You see, the problem today with companies like Disney and Lucasfilm, in fact Hollywood on a whole, is that they forget that they're in the entertainment business. That means we pay you to entertain. You stop entertaining us, we stop paying you. We stop paying you, you cease to exist. That's just the way that is. See, in today's world, a phone is something we just have to have. A streaming service, however, isn't. And as for you media types with your quote-unquote journalism, I think Alonzo Harris said it best.
This is a newspaper, right? It's 90% bull.
And that was back in 2001. Oh, come on, kidding. You're all in it together. One happy family. So what do we need to do as fans? Well, for a start, stop referring to ourselves as fans. I mean, we can do it when we're talking to one another. There's mutual respect involved. But when we're addressing these corporate entities who are supposed to be providing a service for us, let's kill the whole we the fans this, we the fans that, and refer to ourselves what we really truly are to these people, customers. See, there's a reason why they say in retail, customer is always right. Because no matter how big a corporation you think you are, it can still take you down a peg or two.
Enough from the clown. Bam, code X.